just out getting a start on my sunroom here, putting down the 2x8 pressure treat so I can put my logs on top. Shoe, I guess you would say. I should have put it down in cement, but wasn't sure what I was going to do at the time. I'm working around the hornets. I already got stung twice by a nest over there in that half wall. I got one in the thigh 3 or 4 days ago, and then the day before yesterday I got one in the eye. My eye was swelled shut yesterday, all day yesterday, and the day before, once it took hold, didn't take long, about an hour, and I couldn't see it in my eye. It's still watering and everything. So they're going up in that little seam there, and I see them up there in the log, where that log is going in there. So I made a trap for them, but I don't know if it's going to work. Might have to use some other kind of meat. They got to find it first. I got lots of water, but that's the only tub I had, and you got to have it fairly close to the meat. So we'll see if they find it. Once they find the source, I'm sure they'll keep coming back there. So I'm going to try to keep videoing what I'm doing here. I'm putting 3 tiers of logs, 10-inch logs. I got them 3-sided, just a round log on the outside. And I'm just going to 45 them, I think, on the corners, because it's only going to be 3 tiers, so it's not going to look very good overlapped. So, yeah. And I don't want to half lap them, because then I got to saw one log in half and all that stuff. So, and then there's going to be posts with windows in between the posts. It's only going as far as there. And I'm changing this all out, so I had to knock out the rock to get it in tight there. But I got different rock to go back there when I get around to it next year probably. So just getting a start at it. Okay, I'm gonna continue on here. Just drilling out my O's here. And it's a little over 12 feet, so a 12-footer would make it the 16. I didn't want to buy 16 and waste 4 feet, but wouldn't have wasted it, I guess. But I had 4 pieces of 2x8, which is only 7 1/4, 8 feet long. And I had 12 washers and 12 nuts. It was $196. Wouldn't want to be building a house right now. Yeah, okay. I'll keep you posted. I'm going to do a garden up. I'm going to use my other camera and do a garden update here too pretty soon. My logs are under there. Need to get them on coverage so to get some wind on them. It rained here for 2 days. Got everything cut, drilled, put in place. Now I just gotta glue it all and with PL and bolt it down. Yes, sir. Took a little bit of fooling around. I drilled my holes 1 inch, so I had some wiggle room. Even pressure treated. It's cupped a little bit, so this one here was cupped some, so I just put a cut on the bottom all the way along there. So when I screw it down, at least it should straighten out. And then that one was cupped the other way, but it was bowed up, so I put the bow up. Time I glue the logs down, the logs are going to get glued between layers too. I got some whatever, the seal gasket to go under there, but I'm going to just glue it. So That's what I'm gonna do. It's warm when the sun comes out. Yes, sir. Them friggin' yellow jackets, boy. They bother me now because I don't want to get stung in the friggin' eye again. That laid me up 3 days almost. They're coming and going. They're pretty good. Not on video, and they're not though. Anyway. See, must be house flies. I'll probably catch all house flies. Or shit flies, whatever you call them. Blue ass flies. Carrots coming good. Beets are coming good. I had lettuce there. I got it all took up. Threw in the compost. What I didn't eat. Need to mow the grass again. Just rained for 2 days. Good day, guys. Just took the tarp off my foundation here because if it rains, there's no way for the water to get out there now. So I'm going to keep it tarped over. I glued it all down yesterday and bolted it. So now I'm going to take those nuts off in the washers. And the first tier logs is going to get bolted down, and the next ones I'm going to screw them down. Hey, off. Trying to keep it clean as I can. You with your muddy feet. Just uncovered my logs, so I gotta draw knife them a bit, clean them up. There was ants' nests in there, which I kind of figured was either going to be ants' nests or hornets' nests. So I got some work to do to them. See, they split, so they got, you know, they're gonna have some leveling I'm gonna have to do, plane them off to make them level. And I'm gonna have to shave some edges to make them fit good. You can see some crystals on there, so that's why I gotta redo them. See that? That's sap crystals. There's no way to stain that. He thinks I see something there now, so he's got to be in the way, nosy. Think I'm gonna keep them the way they are as much as I can, because these seem like they fit pretty good. So I'll probably start this one first, the bottom one. That's they're 16 feet long, but I only need them 12 something. So I wasn't sure when I saw them what I was gonna make my pad, but like I said, it's a lot of work for a 12 by 8 space, but I just want to continue on with the look there and stuff. So we're gonna sort through them. You see some black mold starting on them, but it's only on the surface. That'll clean right up. Red ants, little buggers. So the checking is going to change my squareness on the parts I got sawed. So like I said, I'm going to have to plane them up and stuff. Hopefully not too much. I think I'm just going to 45 the corners, and that's going to be a chore because, you know, the roundness. I think I'm just going to 45 the corners for the next one to go this way. Try to fit them as much as I can. It ain't going to be like easy work. It's going to be slow, like anything to do with logs. So. But it'd be a lot faster than I'd describe them and all that if they were round. This is posts under here, or in between. Spiders, lots of creepy crawlies around. but they're pretty good and dry, considering they've been under the tarp all winter and stuff. And yeah, so I'm gonna move my horses over, my benches, whatever. This is the ones I have for my sawmill for putting logs on. I brought them up. It's about 22, 23 degrees. Sun and cloud. Yeah. Got sawdust everywhere. Sawdust and dust. Got this one ready to go. I shaped out some because they come up here like this, sort of. So I get them handy about right. If they're not right on in where they meet from like the next one, time I put my chinking in there, that'll cover up the where they don't join up evenly. So I got them all flattened. I flattened the back side first, and then I did my two sides or bottoms. A bit of fooling around to them, but like I said, it's log work. You just do them till they're done. There's nothing about time. You got to forget about time. So now the big chore is to get that thing over here and lined up with those bolts, rods, threaded rod. Mark out where I'm going to drill them, and then drill them out and try to fit them down on there, which is it's going to be something by myself. It's not a one-man job. I had to nail them with the pole hook and drag them up on top of these horses. Yeah. So I did them. I was going to do them with the draw knife, but I did them with the planer because there was already draw knife marks in there. So I did most of it with the planer and plane, electric and plane. And then I sanded them with 60 grit so I could get out all those little ripples from the planing blades. So it looks pretty good. It'll do. It's only going to be 3 tier, like I said, and it's going to be down on the ground pretty much, so you're not really going to notice it. Only got 9 more to go, and then the posts. I got this truck toolbox here. I used to have it in my truck. So I'm putting all my tools in here so I don't have to be packing them back and forth in the garage. So I got a piece of plywood over there so it don't leak into. So everything's right here till I'm done. Yeah. I'll have everything out here time I'm finished. You just keep bringing it out as you need it, and you don't know what you need till you need it. So got 3 done for the first tier. Got to drill holes in them and cut these off. Tristan came here, brought me some iced tea, so I got him to help me put these 2 over here. That one was heavy. It's a pine. I knew after we gotten over, hey, there's nothing there. I'm just talking. Not everything's a mouse. So I'll bolt down this tier, countersink the nuts and washers. Then the next tier, I'm just gonna screw them down. Have to get some timber screws. I'm gonna glue in between each layer. It's only gonna be 3 layers, like I said. And I might just work on these tomorrow and get everything ready, and then just put it all together. hopefully the weather holds out. Seems like it's supposed to be pretty good. So yeah, not too bad. I'd playing a little bit, nothing serious, you know, because it's they kind of twist a little bit, and then where they split, they kind of where they're opening up, it drives them off square, right? So, but not too bad. If I can get another tier tomorrow, which I didn't start till 11 o'clock or something today, because I got all rested up when I with my eye. I think it's still. Oh, it's dry now. It was swelled right shut, swelled up. My side of my face was swelled up. And it was 3 days getting over it. Damn things. So, do another tier tomorrow, 3 days. I'll have the walls done, and then I'll start on the posts. And that beam, I got a beam right there. That's got to get all sanded up and everything. And getting that up there is going to be, I might have to try to find somebody with a picker or something. Or a mini or something. So I'm going to put away my tools here now. See you tomorrow.